Tomcats first to get on the board with 7:39 to go in the second quarter. A 90-yard, 7-play drive that took 3:42 off the clock. Jennings gets the 9-yard touchdown run. Sexton with the extra point. Ashland leads at 7-0. Tomcats go 87 yards on their next series. And it was a big bomb from Mr. Strader to Mr. Houston. 73-yard scoring strike. An 87-yard, 2-play drive. Jennings ran for the 2-point conversion after Boyd County was offsides. Tomcats decided to go for the 2-point conversion and made it. And it's Ashland 15, Boyd County nothing, but the Lions were not to be denied. They got a short field after a onside kick that didn't go the distance, and Boyd County took over at the Tomcat 49, where they go 8 plays. Thompson got the 2-yard run and the 2-point conversion. And with 1:11 to go in the half, it was Ashland 15 and Boyd County 8, and that's where we are here at halftime. Boyd County will get the second half kickoff. Tomcat marching band out on the field. The Dance Cats will also perform here at halftime, but right now it's Ashland 15 and Boyd County 8. We'll go back to the studios for a bit and come back with the first half stats in just a few minutes here on B97. We do have that fumble that cost us, well, it could have cost us a score.
Probably did cost us.
We're at the goal line, basically.
Yeah.
I just saw Tony Love at half, and he was reminding me, as I reminded the listeners, and last year we're out of Boyd County where we coughed it up 3 times inside the 5-yard line, one of which was a fumble that went into the end zone, so They got a touchback. So I was going to do Jennings here real quick and just to see what he's
Strader's the story.
You think so?
Yes.
Just because of his ability to run the football?
Exactly, and it loosens up the passing side, too.
Well, I'd agree with that.
Look what it did on the 2-point conversion.
Yeah. Braxton last week had 6 carries for 29 yards. And I'm adding them up here right fast. Just bear with me, sports fans. He's already carried at least a dozen times tonight. And he has 13 carries for 88 yards unofficially.
Yeah.
That's getting it done. He's got a touch of football. I mean, we talked about in the postgame last week.
What's Schrader's got in rushing yards?
You know, that's a good question. Let me figure.
He's got at least 50 or 60.
I would think so. Wish he got sacked that one time, but
yep.
Let me see here. 24, that'd be 47. And then he's got that many, and that adds up to that. And he's got 6 carries for 50 yards.
That's a difference maker.
Yeah. All right, Boyd County will receive the second half kickoff. Tomcats going left or right on your dial. Teeing it up for the Cats will be Jake Sexton. And Boyd County will send back. Well, they're not going to send back but one person because the Tomcats last time tried an onside kick. So Boyd County's putting 8 men between the 45 and 50, expecting another onside kick.
I don't think that'll happen.
No. Back in single safety is Holbrook. Sexton's got to go ahead.
Nope.
It's high, not very deep. Holbrook at his 14 fumbles it, ball's loose, picks it up. He's sideways at the 15, 25, and up into about the 26, 27. So Boyd County will start first and 10 about their 27-yard line, trailing by 7. It's still anybody's game at 15-8. But Boyd County's got to do something offensively. They had only 75 yards in total offense in the first half, and give Ashland the credit there. Let's spot it at the 27-yard line where it's first and 10 for the Lions.
I think this is big both sides.
First series?
Yeah.
I agree.
Especially with
right.
Boyd County coming off of a score
Yeah.
at the close of the half.
All right. Boyd County is again, nope. Thought they were going to the Wildcat, but Red Holbrook is your quarterback. Staggered I formation in the shotgun. One wide out to the right in Trey Holbrook. They give it off the left side. Here comes Wheeler. He's got room at the 30, 35, 40. Here he comes and falls down to about the 41, 42-yard line. Nice run by Wheeler and a Boyd County first down. Their 7th of the night. He just bounced it outside, and no defenders there. Gain of 15 for the Lions, their biggest rushing play of the night. 1st and 10 at the Ashland 40, at their own 43. Football at the near hash mark. Still a great crowd on hand here at Putnam Stadium. Red Holbrook sends Trey Holbrook to the right, the wide side of the field. Again, that staggered I formation. The deep back is, and Ashland jumped the gun. Himes jumped into the neutral zone. That'll cost him 5. Red Holbrook has behind him Wheeler, and on the right, Walk. Another Tomcat penalty. This one's offsides.
Saw a little bit of it at the end of the first half, Dickie. Ashland defense is starting to buckle just a little.
1st and 5 for the Lions now, up at their own 48. Again, the power I strong right. They give it to Wheeler. He'll bounce it out to the right side. He's got room. 1st down as they trip him up near the Ashland 47-yard line. He goes right off tackle. Then he'll bounce it outside and pick up enough for another Boyd County 1st down. They're 8th of the night.
In the first half, Boyd County was trying to run it between the tackles, and it wasn't working.
Not going to work. 1st and 10 at the Ashland 46. Out comes Eden for Ashland. He lost his headgear, and Austin Nichols will go in at that corner. 1st and 10 for Boyd at the Ashland 46. Football's moved to the far hash mark as Trey Holbrook comes to the near side. In the backfield, in the shotgun, Red Holbrook. Wheeler behind him. Blocker is Walk. They're going to give it to the up man. Nope, that's Thompson. I'm sorry. He carries for nice yardage. Down inside the 45 to about the 42, maybe the 41-yard line goes Thompson. He was the up man in that. And do we have a flag on the play or what?
It looks like it.
I don't see any yellers.
No, I don't either.
No, okay. Gain of about 5, maybe 6. Give him 5. We'll call it 2nd and 5. Boyd County has it. The Ashland 41. 10 minutes to go in the third. Ashland leading 15-8. But Boyd County driving. Holbrook goes to the sideline, gets a play from head coach Evan Ferguson, and heads back out. Football to far hash. Again, to the near side comes Trey Holbrook. They line up in the power I. Walk is in the H-back formation on the right. The tailback in the shotgun is Wheeler. They're going to throw it. He looks right, goes left. Now here comes the blitz, but he runs out. Nice run inside the 35, down to the 33-yard line goes Red Holbrook.
Behind you.
I do. God love your heart, peanut butter fudge. Put that right back there on the table. God love your little heart. From the 41 to the 32, a gain of 9. Another Boyd County 1st down. They're 9th. 1st and 10 for Boyd County now. At the Ashland 32 as they're driving at the Tomcat 32, trailing by just 7 at 9:20 to go in the third. Tomcat defense got to rise up to the occasion right here. Holbrook goes to the sideline, gets a play call, and comes back out to the huddle. Play clock down inside 10 as they break huddle. Trey Holbrook to the right, to the near side, Thacker and all.
I don't think they're going to make this one.
Play clock at 1, at 0. That'll do it. Timeout, Boyd County. Yep, the Lions call the timeout to avoid the 5-yard penalty. So they'll burn one here with 9:02 to go in the third. Ashland leading at 15-8. Tomcat football brought to you in part by King's Daughters Medical Center. Excellent care for your family, the right place at the right time. Dr. Matthew Lewis and Lewis Family Care, for all your family's medical needs, we're here for you. Members Choice Credit Union, committed to our community. Premier Physical and Occupational Therapy, we get results. Annie Sloan Realtor and Ashland Credit Union, earn money for the Ashland schools with the ACU Tomcat Visa credit card. Ashland Credit Union goes big for the Tomcats. Catch up on scores. Let's see, what do we got here? All right, that's not right.
Curious about that Ironton score.
Pulaski County Southwestern 21, West Jessamine 7. Jackson leads Ironton 26-14. Wow. Beechwood over Paintsville 13-0. Pineville leads Fairview 14-0. Thank you, Doc Stottlemyre.
The paper said the Ironton-Jackson game was going to be close, but they obviously picked Ironton.
Yeah, I thought Ironton was maybe the team to beat, and they still may be, but getting beat by a couple of touchdowns. All right, wide out to the right and Trey Holbrook. Again, they line up in the I formation. Nope. They come up in the Wildcat as Trey Holbrook. Red Holbrook's out of the game. They come up in the Wildcat. Thompson takes the snap. He'll go straight ahead inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line. Come out in the Wildcat formation. And without the quarterback, direct snap to the running back Thompson, who takes it down to the 28, where it'll be 2nd down and about 6 on a gain of 4. Clock rolling with 8:40 to go in the third. Ashland leading at 15-8. Boyd County has it 2nd and 6 at the Ashland 28-yard line.
The last two series for Boyd County, they don't look like the same offense that started the game.
Red Holbrook is still out of the game at quarterback, so they'll go with the Wildcat again. They'll direct snap it to Thompson. He'll take it. Now he'll give it off to Wheeler, and Wheeler will lunge forward for short yardage to about the 26-yard line. Brings up third down for Boyd County. They're 2 of 5 in third down conversions tonight. They have a third down and 4 at the Ashland 26-yard line.
Need a big defensive play right here.
Yep. 4 down territory, though, for the Lions with just inside 8 minutes to go in the third. Red Holbrook still out of the game. Trey Holbrook goes wide right. Again, they're in the Wildcat formation. Thompson will take the snap with double tight ends. He'll take it, run it off that right side. He's got the first down and more. Plunges inside the 20, 15 to the 14-yard line. Nice run by Thompson. And a Lion first down, their 10th of the night as they convert on big one.
Got a Tomcat
A little bit slow getting up.
Right there, I can't get the number. It's so blurry through these two windows.
Take it down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. And a Lion first down. Direct snap again to Thompson in the Wildcat. He'll go straight ahead, take it down to about the 12. Short yardage there. As Ashland will call timeout. Chad Tackett does not like the way his defense is performing right now. They're just direct snapping it to Thompson, and all they're doing is running off that right side.
Ingram's hurt.
Ingram a little bit slow. Yep,
No, he's hurt.
I see. Gain 3 on that play, so it'll be 2nd and 7 for Boyd County. Just outside the Tomcat 10, about the 11. The Lions are second trip into the red zone tonight. And Chad Tackett is giving his defense what for right now. Boyd County's marched it right down the field. They picked up 4 first downs in this drive, and they're running the football after having only 10 yards of rushing in the first half. They've rushed for 58 here in this third quarter on this first drive.
Yeah, they haven't passed the ball once.
Haven't had to put it in the air. They're just blowing Ashland off the football right now. Take it down just outside the 10, maybe the 11-yard line, 2nd and 7. Football at the far hash mark. Again, they go to the Wildcat formation. Red Holbrook is out. Nope, now he's back in. And they go to the I formation, or the shotgun. Staggered I. 2nd and 7 at the 11. Here's Holbrook. He's going to run to his right again. Bounces outside, and the Cats have got him. He got a yard, maybe 2, just inside the 10, maybe the 9. They're running off the right side. I mean, that's all they've done. They have not run to the left side at all. It's just
Ingram?
right.
Is Ingram on the right?
Ingram is on the left.
Okay.
A gain of 1. It is third down for Boyd County. They're 3 of 6 in third down conversions tonight. Third down and 6 just inside the Tomcat 10. 6:45 to go in the third. The first drive of the second half. Ashland's not touched the ball. Again, the shotgun. Now with 2 wideouts to the left, and Thacker and all. Holbrook looks to throw into the end zone under pressure. Now he comes out of there on the run. He's going to tuck it and run, and Ingram's got him. Let him go at the 10 to the 5, and they run him out of bounds at about the 5, maybe the 4-yard line. Ingram had him and let him go back up at the 17, 18-yard line. Good job of scrambling by Holbrook. Stops the clock at 6:19. We'll spot it at the 4. Will it be 4th down and about 2?
Well,
maybe a yard. Long 1, a short 2. The Lions are going for it, obviously, trailing by 7. They go to that Wildcat formation again. Clock rolling at 5:50. Thompson will take the direct snap on 4th and about 2 at the Ashland 5. They snap it. Thompson's going to run into his man, and now he's going to be racked up in the backfield right at the 5-yard line. The Cat defense holds. Great job. That coming through there for the Tomcats was Sexton again, along with Isaiah Ingram. Ingram is an animal.
Not sure of the play call there, though, because they got all tightened up in the
They
backfield.
did. I agree. Tomcat defense answers the bell. They rise to the occasion, keep the Lions out of the end zone, but they're in the shadow of their own goalpost now. It is 1st and 10 for Ashland at their own 5-yard line. leading 15-8 with 5:40 to go. You know what I do right now?
What was that?
I go for all of it right now.
Not a bad call.
3 wideouts to the left for the Tomcats and a tight end on the right end free. Strader looks. He's going to give it. Here comes Jennings, and he barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think he did.
Blocking up front collapsed quickly, and he'll lose a yard back to the 4. 2nd and 11 for the Cats at their 4th. Clock rolling at 5:20 of the 3rd. Ashland leading it 15-8. Football at the near hash mark. He'll send Adkins, Houston, and Jordan wide left, wide side of the field. Nate Freeze a tight end on the right. And Strader's in the shotgun with Jennings back there with him. Here's Strader's going to keep it himself. Bounces outside. He's got room. 15, up near the 20, and a Tomcat first down.
That it is.
Good job by LeBryant Strader. Get the Tomcats out of a hole and out of the shadow of their goalpost and bring it up to the 19-yard line. A gain of 15 and a Tomcat first down.
And he's got him out of trouble all night long.
Yes, he has. I agree with you.
With the run.
I agree. That Tomcat first down brought to you by Kevin Johnson, Boyd County clerk, working hard for Boyd County, just like the Tomcats. And here we go. Jordan, Adkins, and Brown to the near side. Houston to the left. Strader in the shotgun, 1st and 10 at his own 19. Strader takes the snap, looks right, goes across the middle to Brown. He dropped the football to 25, right in his hands.
Wide open.
Jaron Brown drops the football, makes it 2nd and 10 Ashland at their own 19-yard line. Still going to move the football upfield, so flip it with a punt if we have to. Football in the middle of the field. Strader breaks them up. Again, it's Brown to the near side with Adkins and Jordan and Houston to the left. Braxton Jennings in the backfield with Mr. Strader. 4:34 to go. Boyd County nearly jumped the gun. They rise up, and there's the flag, and that might be against Ashland.
Maybe.
I didn't see the call by the official. Nope, Boyd County offsides. Got into the neutral zone. Only the 3rd penalty against Boyd tonight. Instead of 2nd and 10, it's now 2nd and 5 up near the 24-yard line. That's about a 4-yard penalty. Should have been 5. It's really 2nd and 5, but really in reality, it's 2nd and 6. All right, Strader to throw again to Brown. This time he catches it, and here he comes across the 25 up near the 27, short of the first down. Short gainer on the play, just a little quick pass slant in. Takes it up to the 27, where it'll be 3rd down and 2. Ashland tonight is 2 of 3 in 3rd down conversions. They have a 3rd and 2 now at their 27. Straight to the sideline, gets a play call, and heads back out. Tomcats break huddle. Marucci out over the football. You've got Houston to the near side, and you've got Jordan and Brown and Adkins to the left. And Strader's in the shotgun with Jennings back there with him. 2nd and short, or 3rd and short. Strader with a carry. He's not going to get it.
Well, I don't know.
It's close. He got a lunge up near the 30 or 29. It's going to be close.
They gave him a pretty good spot.
They did. Well, they needed to. They spotted us badly the first time. They owed us a spot. They'll spot it right at the 29. It's going to be a first down. By golly, what do you think of that?
I thought it looked pretty good.
It was a good spot. We'll take it. Another Tomcat first down. Sponsored by Kevin Johnston, your Boyd County clerk, working hard for Boyd County just like the Tomcats. It's 1st and 10 Ashland at their 29. They started back at their 5. Clock at 3:25 of the 3rd. Left side goes Jordan, Adkins, and Brown. To the near side is Brandon Houston. Strader looks for an audible. Now he's going to motion one of his wideouts.
Timeout.
Play clock down to 2, down to 1. Got it off. Or did they? Nope, the official's going to throw a flag. I thought they got it off, but they're going to call a flag, and that'll be a delay of game against the Tomcats.
I guess he's saving those timeouts.
All right, that'll mark it back to the 24 where it's 1st and 15. Clock stopped with 3:10 to go here in the 3rd. Ashland up 15-8. Strader goes back into the huddle and on 1st and long now. Clock rolling. Houston to the short side, the right. We've got Brown, Jordan, and Adkins up on top. And it's Braxton Jennings in the backfield with Mr. Strader. Here's Strader to throw. He's going across the middle. He's got Jordan wide open to the 50, 35, 40. He turns it on at the 30. Down the sideline at the 10, 5, touchdown. Tomcats and a late flag. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. A late flag comes in at about the 35-yard line.
I can tell by the way Strader's acting, it's on
It's
Ashland.
against the Tomcats.
I do
It might have
believe
been
it
a
is.
clip in the back.
I don't see how. I don't know where it would have come from.
I don't know, because Terrell Jordan was gone. Gone. Well, I think they're going to bring it back after the nice 71-yard, or no, 76-yard pass play. Another bomb, but they'll bring it back.
Yeah, they won't bring it all the way back.
No, it won't bring it all the way back.
It'll still be a first down.
It'll still be a first down across the 50. Oh, it's going against Boyd. Touchdown, Tomcats.
I'll be darned.
We'll take it. It goes against Boyd County. Touchdown, Tomcats, 76 yards. And the Cats have nailed it at 21-8. Here with 2:42 to go in the third. Terrell Jordan gets his first touchdown of the year, a 76-yard pass from Strader, who gets his second touchdown of the game. Sexton's tried the extra point. Gardner will snap it, and Clutters will hold it. And Clutters says we're a man short, and we are on the extra point team. Now he's out there.
Let's make this one.
Lines are down. Ball is placed. Not a good snap. And did it get through? It did. With 2:42 left to go here in the third, it's Ashland 22 and Boyd County 8. Back in a moment on B97. Whether you're a lot of boos and cheers from both sides of Putnam Stadium. And they're marking off 15 yards against Boyd County on the kickoff for a personal foul. And that's why the Lion fans are so upset and the Tomcat fans are so happy. A 95-yard drive. Charlie just pointed out we had a 95-yard drive, an 87-yard drive, and a 90-yard drive in one game. That's very good. Jordan, a 76-yard touchdown pass from Strader. Sexton makes it 22-8 Tomcats with 2:42 to go here in the third. So Sexton will kick it off from the Boyd County 45. There's a time for an onside kick. Now's the time.
You're darn tootin'.
He'll approach a football. Nope, he's going to kick it high and deep and out of the end zone. It's good for 3.
It's getting a bag of popcorn.
So Boyd will start first and 10 at their own 20. Now trailing 22-8, a 15-point spread. Colgrove leads Lucasville Valley 28-27. Huntington High and Spring Valley are tied up at 14. Wheelersburg losing to Cincinnati McNichols 21-14. Fleming County leads West Carter 6-0. And I don't have an update on the Ironton.
Number 11, Ashland, coming
Himes.
off, looking bad.
Oh, yeah,
Cramp.
He's got a cramp. Ooh, and that's a nasty-looking cramp in his calf. All right, Red Holbrook, your quarterback in the power I, the staggered I. He's going to look to throw out in the flat. He's got his man. Oh, my goodness, Trey Holbrook, and he gets lit up. That might be our Bowman's big hit of the game. Bowman's Collision Center for complete auto collision repair service. Professional auto repair from Bowman's. They got it to Red Holbrook, got it to Trey, but they lit him up. I don't know who he hit him.
There's some conversations.
And here comes a late flag.
That may be on Ashland. They were running over.
A gain on the play of about 5. And now here comes the late flag, so we'll see what that's all about. I don't know.
It's
The penalty against the Go Tomcats. It'll mark it across the 30, 35, up to the 40, 41-yard line.
Almighty.
That kills you. Personal foul.
Has there been any penalties on Boyd County over 5 yards?
No. Yes, the one personal foul on the kickoff.
Oh, yes.
First and 10, Boyd County at the Ashland. No, I'm sorry, at their own 41. That's a second first down for Boyd County via penalty tonight of their 11. Again, the staggered eye in the shotgun. Wide out to the right, Red Holbrook to throw. Pumps, going long. Ball downfield, in and out of the hands, incomplete. Good job by Braxton Jennings back there to knock it away from Trey Holbrook. Second and 10 for Boyd County now at their 41. 2:05 to go in the third. Ashland leads it 22-8. Out comes Nate Mills.
Well,
at the nose guard, and in goes Cole Christian.
It's time to take this serious, and Ashland's got to keep their mouth shut.
Yep.
Play football.
Exactly. Tomcats in a 3-man front. Now they're going to cheat a couple of more. As Holbrook's in the staggered eye again, wide to the near side comes Trey Holbrook. Here's a give off the left side. Here comes Thompson. And, oh, my God, they lit him up at the line of scrimmage. For the Tomcats coming through there is big 73, the sophomore Colin Howard. He lit him up.
That, my friend, is illegal. I don't know what the penalty should be, but
that should have been illegal.
That's illegal. You hit somebody like that on the street, you're going to jail.
Nice hit from Colin Howard. Another Bowman's big hit of the game. Bowman's Auto and Collision Center for complete auto collision repair service. Call Bowman's. 3rd and 10 for Boyd County at their 42-yard line. Clock rolling at 90 seconds of the third. Ashland leading at 22-8. 3 wideouts to the right and 1 to the left for the Lions. In the shotgun is Red Holbrook. Here's Holbrook to throw. Here comes the blitz. Here comes Eden. He can't get him. He finally does and gets him down to 43, 44. Good job by Ingram and Eden again. Our linebackers are just, they were outstanding last week, but they're good.
And that's really the only experience you got coming back.
Exactly. Eden and Ingram. That'll bring up 4th down for the Lions. They trail by 15 with less than a minute to go.
Now,
in the third, do they punt it? I think so.
Do you do the hokey pokey here?
Braxton Jennings will go back in single safety, standing at his 20. Thompson has gotten great punts off tonight. Good snap this time. No rush, and it's a dandy. Braxton Jennings going to let it hit at the 20, 15, and roll dead about the 16 as it heads back upfield. So Ashland will start again deep in their own territory, but that doesn't matter to the Tomcats tonight. Ashland's been very successful in marching the field in 90, 87, and 95-yard drives.
They've actually performed better.
You're right. 1st and 10, Ashland starts at their 16 with just 30 seconds to go in the third, leading it 22-8.
And in comparison, this would be a short drive.
You're right. Strader brings him out. He's got 3 wideouts left, 1 to the right. Jennings in the shotgun with Strader. They give it to Braxton, and we got a flag on the play before it happens. That's usually a legal procedure against the Tomcats or the offense.
I've just never seen so many penalties in 2 consecutive weeks.
And that's another 5-yarder. Boyd County can take the penalty, make it 1st and 15, back at the 11 with 30 seconds to go. Now the officials are talking things over. Now what are we going to do?
I don't know.
Now they're going to wave off the flag and do 1st down all over again. So that play doesn't count.
I'm not sure what they're doing.
I have no idea.
They're still talking about it.
Tay Thomas is going to go in for the Tomcats at the running back for Jennings. No, Jennings is still in there. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, Ashland at their 16. To the near side, Houston. You've got Adkins, Brown, and Jordan wide left, the wide side of the field. Now Braxton Jennings goes wide left, and Tay Thomas is in the backfield to carry it, and here's Strader to carry it across the 20, 25, busts outside the 30, 35, 40, 45, up to midfield, and down the sideline he goes, and they run him out of bounds at the Boyd County 45, 44-yard line. The big, big bullback.
Well, he's not going to outrun anybody, but I tell you what, until they catch up to him, they make him pay. He makes them pay.
You got that right.
Wow.
He can run the football. 39-yard pickup for the Cats. 1st and 10, Ashland at the Boyd County 45 with 19 seconds to go in the third, leading 22-8. Adkins, Jordan, and Brown to the near side. Houston goes to the left. Braxton Jennings in the backfield with Strader in the shotgun. Strader takes the snap, looks to throw. He's going to Brown. He got it, picked it right off the ground at the 40. Good catch. And here comes another late flag.
That
stops the clock at 14. They do call it a complete pass down to the Boyd County 39. And now we got a late flag comes in. Maybe we had an illegal receiver downfield. Don't know. Referee says personal foul, Boyd County. So count the play and mark off 15. How about that? For Boyd County, that's their second major penalty of the night, their 5th overall.
That's a long walk.
Yeah, it is. Tomcat first down, their 16th of the night. Brought to you by Kevin Johnson, Boyd County clerk, working hard for Boyd County like the Tomcats. 1st and 10 Ashland at the Boyd County's 24-yard line. Third quarter will come to an end. Strader's going to let her run down. At the end of 3, it is Ashland 22 and Boyd County 8. Back in a moment on B97.
By now, you know that sound. It's the sound of the Home Depot. But what about those sounds? Those are the sounds of a new laundry set with the latest technology for faster, more efficient cleaning and drying so you can get back to the sounds of fall. Making this the sound of savings on top brand appliances. The Home Depot. How doers get more done. Get up to 30% off select appliances right now. All finishes included. Offer valid August 25th through September 14th. See store or online for details.
I want to say hello to our brand new trainer. I was introduced to her at halftime. Dr. Andy Gilliand, who's our overall trainer with Richard Ford and Mark Deathridge, has given us Caitlin. And she is the head trainer of the entire training program at Marshall University.
Whoa.
And we got her. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So we got top of the line, and she is top of the line. But she's got some big holes to fill. That Gigi, Grace Gwynn, who we miss, she was good.
She kept them on the field.
She kept us on the field. Houston goes wide right. We got Nate Freeze tight end on the left, and a tight end on the right side as well in Terrell Jordan. So we go straighter up under center on the counter. He gives to Braxton Jennings, and Jennings plows forward to about the 21-yard line. That's a new look for the Tomcats. Strader goes up under center, split backfield, and double tight ends. Take it from down to the 21-yard line from the 24 and a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7 for the Cats now at the 21 of Boyd. Touchdown here might do it with 11 and a half minutes to go. Houston goes wide right. Now we got double tight ends. Official stops the clock for some reason. Nate Freeze tight end on the left. Terrell Jordan tight end on the right. Austin Nichols, Braxton Jennings, split backfield behind Strader, who goes up under center. Brady Marucci.
What are the officials doing?
I have no idea.
They were messed up.
The chains were messed up. Okay.
Here we go. Now they wind it up, and away we go. And now the Tomcats will go back into the huddle. So Strader will call the play. Houston didn't make it back into the huddle, so he's not of much value this play. Split backfield, and Strader up under center. He's going to give it to Braxton off the right side. Didn't get a yard, maybe to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, it'll bring up 3rd down for the Cats. Ashland 3 of 4 in 3rd down conversions tonight.
Let's not get complacent.
I would agree with you 1,000%. Jennings goes out, as does the Tomcats' Nate Freeze. So the Cats will put their wideouts back in. Nope, Jennings going to stay. Nichols is going to go out. Jordan goes to the right with Adkins and Brown, and to the near side, Houston. It is 3rd down and 7 for the Cats at the 21 of Boyd County. Strader in the shotgun. Looks things over. Play clock down inside 10 seconds with 10 and a half minutes to go. Milking the clock. Strader takes the snap. Pumps, going to tuck it and run. 1st down inside the 15. Down the 11-yard line goes the big sophomore.
They're all sophomores in the backfield, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Another 3rd down conversion from the 21 down to the 12 and a gain of 9. Tomcat 1st down brought to you by Kevin Johnston, your Boyd County clerk, working hard for Boyd County like the Tomcats. 1st and 10 Ashland at the Boyd County 11 with 10:10 to go. Leading by 15, wideouts Adkins, Jordan, and Brown to the right. Houston to the left. Strader in the shotgun. Braxton Jennings behind him, and Boyd County jumped the gun. They got and hit our left tackle over here, Christian, and that'll be offsides against Boyd County.
And I believe it was hitting him with malice. That's what I think.
You hit him with malice, but we don't get any extra yards. But that'll take it half the distance to the goal, to about this 5.5, 6-yard line. The clock stopped at 9:59.
Did I tell you my wife got me a new thermos?
You've got this beautiful new thermos. It is gorgeous. Except it's that Carolina blue. But Leon Hart would love it.
That's exactly what I told her.
But Leon, Leon's a big Carolina fan. You may have to give that to him.
That's one of the few things I don't like about him.
Strader going to keep it himself, tucks it downfield, not going to get a thing. Good job by Boyd County's number 54 to rack him up at the line of scrimmage, Manning, for no gain. That'll bring up
I think it was a mix-up in the backfield.
second down. At the 6, they got to go to the 1 for the first down or 6 for the score, leading 22-8 with 9:19 to go. The moving clock. Strader's got the play from the sideline, heads them out. Adkins, Brown, and Jordan to the right, and Houston to the left. And it's Braxton Jennings in the backfield with LeBryant Strader. Strader looks to the sideline to Coach Tackett. They're going to sit there and run that clock. Play clock down to 5 to 4, inside 9 minutes to 2. Strader looks, steps up, looks to throw, better get rid of it. Nope, he's going to eat it back at the 20-yard line.
Got to get rid of it. Now, that's the sophomore.
That I would agree. That's a loss on the play of 9. Third down for the Cats, back at the 20-yard. Yep, they mark it at the 19.
Do we have a field goal kicker?
Sexton.
Any good?
Yeah.
Good. We're going to need him here.
Well, we
in
might
just a
need
second.
him here for 3. Clock rolling at 8:20 with Ashland at third down and about 16 yards to go. They got to go to the 1, maybe the 2 for the first down. The ball's at about the 19. Strader in the shotgun. Jennings back there with him. 3 wideouts, trip wideouts to the right. Braxton Jennings going to bounce it outside. Needs a block. Not going to get it. Takes it down inside the 20 to about the 18 maybe. That'll bring up fourth down. Moves it to the middle of the field. And now Chad Tackett, do you try and kick the field goal? With the clock rolling at 7:50. It would be a long field goal of about 30-some-odd yards. S.J. Likens hit all of his last year.
Well, realistically, if you don't score a touchdown,
they're backed up. Fourth down for the Tomcats, and they're going to go. They're not going to kick the field goal with 7.5 to go. Fourth down and about 15. The ball rests at just about the 17. Got to go to about the 2. Adkins and Brown and Jordan again to the right. Houston to the left. Strader in the shotgun with Braxton Jennings back there with him. Strader takes the snap. Flag on the play. Nope, we're going to call time.
delay a game unless we called time.
Well, what are we doing? I don't see a flag, so it must have been a timeout. Tomcats will burn their second timeout. Yeah, with 7:12 to go, Ashland leading 22-8. We'll be back in just a moment here on B97. Whether you
Long weekends are all about getting a little you time. And at the Home Depot, you time means you building, you drilling, you doing, you recharging, you saving, and you going back for more. Do Labor Day your way and get a free 18-volt battery with select Milwaukee Power Toolkit purchases at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
You go by many titles. Dad, night manager, and carpool captain.
Hey guys, let's go, come on. Everybody in.
So adding a student title might feel daunting. But what if a school could be there for all of you? Career, family, finances, and mental health. National University believes supporting all your titles can lead to another one. Successful graduate. National University, supporting the whole you. Learn more at nu.edu.
injured Tomcat on the field, Terrell Jordan with a right leg cramp. Our new trainer, Caitlin, out there working him over, and it's all knotted up on his right calf, so he'll be out for a play. As Chad Tackett goes out to check on him. Tomcat football brought to you in part by Annie Sloan Realtor. Ashland Credit Union, earn money for the Ashland schools with the ACU Tomcat Visa credit card. The Ashland Credit Union goes big for the Tomcats. Premier Physical and Occupational Therapy, we get results. Dr. Matthew Lewis and Lewis Family Care, for all your family's medical needs, we're here for you. Members Choice Credit Union, committed to our community. And King's Daughters Medical Center. Excellent care for your family, the right place at the right time.
See this big spider over here? Well, not a big spider.
Spider where? I hate
Right here.
spiders. You know
Right
that.
here, right down here. It looks like it might be with child.
You have a big spider over there, too?
Yeah, this one looks like it's with child.
Matthew, you have a big spider over there? Well, I'll tell you, if he comes my way, there's a lot to eat on this side of the press box. I'll tell you that. Come and get some, big boy. Terrell Jordan is up, but limping off the field. He got a bad leg cramp. All right, so the new wideout will be Braxton Jennings, and Tay Thomas will be your new running back. There's another sophomore. This team is just so young. Tay Thomas is going to be a good one. Let me tell you, he's got talent. Twin wideouts to both sides. Strader in the shotgun, looking to throw. Steps up, looking down into the end zone. Knocked away beautifully back there.
Good defense.
By Holbrook, out of the hands of Adkins, incomplete.
But it was a bullet.
Yeah, it was. Good throw, but a great knock away by Holbrook. So the Tomcats will give it up on downs. Boyd will start with 7:04 to go. Score there would probably have put it out of reach, but Boyd still got a shot with 7 minutes to go, trailing by 15.
Oh, there's a lot of time.
Oh, yeah. Holbrook will be your quarterback unless they go to that Wildcat. Nope, he's in the game. Wide out Trey Holbrook to the left. 3 come to the near side, and Thornton, Thacker, and All. In the backfield is Thompson with the quarterback. Holbrook steps up, now under pressure. Here comes Kelly after him. He's going to tuck it and run. They'll run him out of bounds on the far side. Gain maybe a yard. Edens runs him out of bounds over there. Good pursuit over there by Edens and Kelly.
Good coverage.
It was. Edens and Khalil Vaughn were back here covering their defenders, and bring it up for a gain of 1. 2nd and 9, clock arrested at 6:56 to go. There's the spider. Well, look at this spider web right here. No spiders, though.
We got them all over, Dickie.
Yeah, they're everywhere. We have to clean this box up, I guess. 2nd and 9, Boyd at their own 19. They throw it out in the flat to Trey Holbrook, and he's hit immediately. Somebody lit him up over there. That was Brandon Houston.
There's been some big hits tonight.
Yeah.
Both sides of the football.
I agree. Bowman's Auto Collision, Bowman's Auto and Collision Center, big hit of the game. Another one from Brandon Houston, Bowman's Auto and Collision Center for your complete auto collision repairs.
Now, we need to stop here, my friend.
No gain on the play. Call it 3rd down and 9 for Boyd County. They're 3 of 8 in 3rd down conversions. They have it at their own 18. Tay Thomas comes out, and back in is Jennings at the corner. 3rd and long for Boyd, 6:10 to go. Looking. Here comes the pressure. He's going to let her go downfield, and he got hit as he released the football. Big hit from Nate Mills as he released it. Incomplete. We do have a flag back at the 18-yard line. Normally, that is holding. It's thrown right in the middle of the Boyd County line.
I think it's,
we'll see.
I'll reserve.
Personal foul against roughing the passer.
See, I don't believe that.
Oh,
That's
no, that's
ridiculous.
terrible.
That's a horrible call.
That's horrible.
What are you supposed? You're supposed to try to tackle him when he crosses them.
Now they're trying to get even. Officials are trying to get the old even stuff. Give Boyd County their 3rd first down via penalty. Their 12th of the night, brings it up to the 34 on the Ashland personal foul. That's a horrible call.
That really is. And I usually don't agree with you.
But it's true.
That was a horrible.
That was bad. Nate Mills had him and just took him down. Wide to the near side, Thornton. Wide to the left side, Thacker and Holbrook. In the shotgun is Holbrook. Looks over in the flat. Throws it high, and Thornton can't bring it down. Incomplete with 6:04 to go. 22-8, Ashland leads it. 2nd and 10 for Boyd County at their own 34-yard line.
Boy, that was terrible.
God, it was a bad call. Wheelersburg has now tied it up against Cincinnati McNichols, 21 apiece. Jackson leading Ironton 26-21. 2nd and 10 for Boyd at their own 34. To the near side, Thornton and Thacker. Left side is Holbrook. Red Holbrook, your quarterback, is going to give it. Trying to get outside is Wheeler. They've got him hemmed in, and he'll come down after a yard or 2 gain. Great pursuit from Jake Sexton and Isaiah Ingram again.
Really strung it out, didn't he?
Yep. Jake Sexton. I mean, Jake is not a very, he's not huge, 5'10", 190, but he is everywhere. He really plays defense. Gain of 2, 3rd down and 8.
Well, let's see if we can do it again here without any penalty.
Yeah, 5.5 to go. Ashland leading 22-8. Thornton to the near side along with Thacker. Holbrook in the backfield. He's got Thompson on the left and Wheeler on the right. Trey Holbrook wide left. Here is Red Holbrook running out of there. Looks upfield. Got his man and complete. And a first down at about the 46. Complete to Thacker at the 46. That'll be enough for the first down.
I didn't think he had control of it.
Didn't you? So Boyd County will convert on third down. First and 10 for Boyd County up near their 46, and the clock stopped at 5:13 to go.
Well, if they score, we want it to be about a 7-minute drive.
Exactly. In at safety for the Tomcats, a freshman, Cam Davis. You'll hear his name a lot in the next 4 years. He can be a stud. In the shotgun formation, twin wideouts to both sides. Red Holbrook's going to give it off the right side, and here comes Wheeler, and they rip him apart at the line of scrimmage.
Still up. Okay.
It's Edens and Billups in there for the Tomcats. Clock continues to roll inside 5 minutes to go with Ashland leading 22-8 and a gain of 1. Second and 9 for the Lions up near their 47.
Wood County is worn out.
Yeah, I think they are tired. I agree. Thacker and Holbrook goes wide left. Thornton to the near side, the short side. Holbrook in the shotgun. Thompson and Wheeler. Holbrook in the shotguns. Got time. Now he's going to have to scramble. Runs to his left, looking downfield, and throws that one away. Incomplete. Stops the clock at 4:27. Great coverage from the Tomcat secondary. Give them credit. Jennings over there along with Landon Edens and Kelly and Sexton. Third down for the Lions at their 47 and 9 with 4:27 to go and Ashland leading 22-8. Had a scoreless first quarter, and then the Cats scored 15 and the Lions got 8 in the second. Tomcats had the touchdown in the third. Nothing going here in the fourth. Here we go. 3 wideouts left, the wide side of the field, one to the right in Thornton. Red Holbrook in the shotgun. He's got Thompson back there with him. On third down and 9, here he rolling to the short side. Here comes the pressure from Himes. He gets away. Now Himes has got him. Holbrook's going to tuck it and run across the 50, and he lunges for the first down at the Ashland 45, but I don't think he made it.
He's a little short. But they're going to go for it anyway.
Oh, yeah, they got to. It stops the clock at 4:16, trailing by 2 touchdowns. Another great job of the Tomcat secondary. Give them credit. They're going to spot that football at the 48 on a gain of, a few. It'll be fourth down about 4.
Thought he was further down the field.
I did too. I agree.
Well,
Boyd County all of 1 in fourth down conversions tonight. Stop here, and this game is history.
Yeah, ball game right here.
4th and 4 for the Lions at the Ashland 48.
Shocked they didn't call a timeout.
Yeah. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left for Holbrook in the shotgun. Wheeler's back there. Here is Holbrook across the middle. Knocked away and nearly picked off by Cam Davis. It fell down his fleet, and that will do it. The Tomcats are going to win it.
Yeah.
Great job of the Tomcat defense. Again. First and 10, Ashland should be able to run it out with 4:10 to go, leading 22-8. They'll have it first and 10 at their 48. Strader goes in at the quarterback. Terrell Johnson's going to limp back on, and he's going to play at the wide out again.
After last week, Dickie, I don't think there was anybody other than probably family, friends, and coaching staff that really thought Ashland was going to play this way tonight.
I agree. 3 wideouts to the left and 1 to the right. Nope, tight end on the right. Strader in the shotgun, going to give on the counter. Here comes Braxton, and he got nothing. Fumbled the ball, and Strader's going to fall on it back at the 43-yard line.
You can't call offensive plays to win.
No.
Run your game.
Play your game.
Throw the football if you need to right now.
Loss of 5. It'll be 2nd and 15 for the Cats. Clock rolling at 3:45. Jennings will come out of the game. Tomcats will substitute Eli Alley back at the guard for Reveille, who comes out. 2nd and 15, Ashland at their 43 after the fumble. Adkins, Jordan, and Broughton. Houston to the near side. Tight end on the right is Freeze. Strader in the shotgun. Running back now is Clutters. They give it to Jordan. He's got it. 45, breaks a tackle, and here he goes. 450, 45, cuts back to the middle of the field to 40. Down the sideline at the far side to 30. 25-20. Cuts back to the near side, and he'll go down to about the 25, 22-yard line.
What a run.
Terrell Jordan makes things happen. I love him. About a 35-yard pickup and a Tomcat first down. Strader is now thrown for over 240 yards. Clutters comes out at running back, and Tay Thomas will go back in. 1st and 10 for the Tomcats now at the Boyd County 22 with 2:50 to go and a moving clock. Ashland leading it 22-8. Strader breaks huddle. He's got Houston and Jordan to the near side. Adkins up on top. Nate Freeze is your tight end on the right. And Tay Thomas is your running back with Strader. Give it to Tay, the sophomore, straight up the gut. He goes inside the 20 to the 18. You got Strader, you got Jennings, you got Tay Thomas, all sophomores. Talented group, talented. And there's a lot of other sophomores.
And they got a lot of time to get better.
Yeah, buddy. That's a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Tay Thomas's first carry as a Tomcat. 2nd and 6 for the Cats inside the 20 into the red zone for the 4th time tonight. Strader in the shotgun. Going to keep it himself now. He's not going to get a thing. Got hit in the backfield. Probably lost about a yard. Clock continues to roll inside a minute 45. 3rd down for the Cats and about 6 at about the 20-yard line of Boyd. In goes Brown, and out will come Tay Thomas. And Ashland will go back as Nate Freeze will come out of the game as well. 90 seconds to play. Ashland leads at 22-8. Marucci out over the football. We got to give that young man credit. That sophomore center has done a marvelous job.
Sure has.
Wide out right, Houston to the near side. Brown, Jordan, and Adkins. Strader in the shotgun. Here comes Boyd with the blitz. Here's Strader to the throw. Steps up, got his man, and Brown dropped it again at the 10. Brown has dropped a couple tonight. He had it right in his hands and dropped the football. Stops the clock at 1:06, and that will bring up 4th down.
Run the same play and give Brown another chance.
Okay, I'll go for that. 66 seconds to go with Ashland leading at 22-8. They'll have a 4th down and 7 at about the Boyd County 20.
Dickie, Boyd County didn't have any legs left on that last series on their offense.
I agree.
They didn't have any legs.
Adkins goes to the right along with Brown. It'll be Jordan and Houston to the left, so we got double wideouts each side. Jennings in the backfield with Strader. Strader's going to step up. He's got time. He's going into the end zone for Jordan and overthrows him incomplete with 1 minute to go. Boyd will take over on downs. One minute to play. Ashland gives it back to Boyd. 1st and 10 at their 20. Trailing 22-8.
Well, Dickie, according to my little records over here, that Ashland's got 6 more first downs in the second half than they had in Wheelersburg.
You're exactly right. We had none. As in 0. Nada, nilch, zilch. 1st and 10 Boyd at their own 20. Trailing by 15 with 60 seconds to go. Red Holbrook, your quarterback. He's got twin wideouts to both sides. He'll take the snap. Look, here comes the pressure. Going to throw it out in the flat. Got his man and hit immediately and then coughed the football up. Ingram nailed him. And now we have a flag thrown. Stops the clock at 53. They were holding Jake Sexton. So the pass is going to be complete, they say. And they lost a yard. And we can decline the penalty, whatever it was.
Holding. It was holding.
And Ashland will decline it. Nope, they're going to take it. Okay. Back to the 10-yard line where it's 1st and 20 with 53 seconds to go. The Lions break huddle. 2 wideouts to each side, and Holbrook in the shotgun. Clock will start with a snap of the football. Here's Rhett Holbrook in his own end zone, runs out of trouble, turns it upfield across the 10, the 15, and he runs it up to the 20, 25, and out of bounds at 43 seconds. Nice scramble again from Holbrook, and here comes a late hit by the Tomcats.
There's no excuse for that.
Nope, none.
None. And we used to have the same issue with Tony, and he'd come up here and say, we've got to stop that.
Yep, it's got to quit. No excuse for that. He got a nice run out of it. Up near the first down marker. He picked up about 18 on that play. And Boyd County will pick up another first down via penalty. That's their 4th tonight. Out of their 14 first downs, they have picked up 4 of them via penalty. 9 penalties against that.
At least 3 of those, we just can't keep our mouth quiet.
90 yards in penalties against the Tomcats tonight. No excuse for that.
No, ridiculous.
1st and 10 for Boyd at their 45 with 43 seconds to go. Double wideouts each side. Holbrook, start the clock. Let's go. Here's Holbrook. Rolling left, looking, pay attention, throws it all out of bounds on the far side, and a late flag comes in again.
Sideline warning, you think?
Remember where you're playing. Got it? I got it. You're not Ernie Chatton, but I can teach you to be Ernie Chatton, okay?
No, you don't want to be Ernie
No.
on that,
he was
on that
a great
particular
man.
can't. Yes, you're right.
All right. Whatever the penalty was, it's
been forgiven.
2nd and 10 Boyd at their 45. 35 seconds to go. Here's Rhett Holbrook in the shotgun. Double wideouts each side. Throws it to the near flat. Got his man Thornton. They'll knock him down, keep him in play at the Ashland 48 and keep the clock rolling. Thornton gets it down to the 48 on a gain of 7, and Boyd County will burn a timeout with 22 seconds to go. Ashland leads it 22-8. We'll take a quick break and come right back with the Cats up by 15 here on B97.
Bowman's.
Long weekends are all about getting a little you time. And at the Home Depot, you time starts with you saving. Saving space with an HDX 27-gallon Tough Tote for only $13.98. Saving time with a free and fast-charging 18-volt battery when you buy select Milwaukee Power Toolkits. And saving you a trip with free delivery on over 1 million items. Do Labor Day your way with savings right now at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Hold on. You're a mom and a daughter and a boss and the bill payer, baker, and everyone's appointment maker.
Okay, Mom, I'm ready.
That's a lot. So adding and student might feel daunting. But what if a school could be there for all of you? Career, family, finances, and mental health. Well, it can. National University, supporting the whole you. Learn more at nu.edu.
The Ashland 48, clock at 22 seconds. Rhett Holbrook has 3 wideouts to the right, the short side, 1 to the left. Here comes the pressure. He runs out of the pocket. Going to throw it upfield, and he got his man. Great catch by Thacker at the 33-yard line. Came back to get it to pick up the Boyd County first down. Their 15th of the night as they convert on 3rd down.
Balls down.
On a gain of about 15. 1st and 10 for the Lions at the Ashland 33. Clock rolling inside 10 seconds. They spike it to stop the clock at 9 seconds.
Well, I guess they're going to go to the end zone, Richard.
I would think so. They got timeouts left. I don't know why they didn't call them. I got them with 1 left, but maybe not.
Yeah, they do. And I guess they're thinking 2 plays here.
All right. Holbrook has 3 wideouts to the right, trip wideouts short side. Up on top, you've got Trey Holbrook. In the shotgun is Rhett Holbrook. 9 seconds to play. Ashland up by 15. He's going to lunge it way downfield. That one's up for grabs and knocked away nicely by Eden. It'll be incomplete out of the hands of Thornton with 2 seconds to go.
Well,
so they'll throw another Hail Mary into the end zone.
I'm not sure Ferguson can throw it all the way to the end zone. He didn't that time.
Or Holbrook.
Holbrook,
Yeah,
yes.
I agree. He's kind of short-armed it, didn't he?
Uh-huh.
Kind of like a free throw. Short-armed the free throw.
Yeah.
All right, 3rd and 10, Boyd County. That's not important. Last play coming up with 2 seconds. Ashland leading it 22-8. And for Chad Tackett, it'll be win number 1 in a host. Well, we hope a lot of wins over the next few years. Red Holbrook to the last play with wideouts everywhere. Here he comes. Here comes the pressure. He's going to stop. He's going to pop and let her rip into the end zone. Way out of the hands of Thacker.
Nope.
And over his head and out of bounds. That will do it. Tomcats win it 22-8 over Boyd County here tonight. A scoreless 4th quarter. A scoreless first, a scoreless 4th, and the Tomcats win it. They get win number 1. As they get back to 500 at 1-1, Boyd County falls to 1-1, losing their first one. Final score again, Ashland 22, Boyd County 8, here on B97. Hello.
Progressive presents Forced Metaphors about bundling your home and auto.
In sports, 3 goals is a hat trick. And when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive, you get a hat trick of great savings and round-the-clock protection. So you might be thinking, wait, that's 2 things. A hat trick is 3. But in this metaphor, great savings counts as 2 goals, and so does round-the-clock protection. So it's like 4 goals, and that's more than 3. It's basic math.
Forced Metaphors, presented by Progressive. Bundle and protect today. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Discount not available in all states or situations.
Long weekends are all about getting a little you time. And at the Home Depot, you time starts with you saving. Saving space with an HDX 27-gallon Tough Tote for only $13.98. Saving time with a free and fast-charging 18-volt battery when you buy select Milwaukee Power Toolkits. And saving you a trip with free delivery on over 1 million items. Do Labor Day your way with savings right now at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
You go by many titles. Dad,
It's time to get out.
No.
night manager, and carpool captain.
Hey guys, let's go. Come on. Everybody in.
So adding a student title might feel daunting. But what if a school could be there for all of you? Career, family, finances, and mental health. National University believes supporting all your titles can lead to another one. Successful graduate. National University, supporting the whole you. Learn more at nu.edu.
Nobody beats a fairway green lawn. Kevin, what can Fairway Green do this time of the year for our yards?
Yes, many people do not realize that fall is the time to seed your fescue, not in the spring. Fall is the time to go ahead and get out there and do a core aeration seeding. Go ahead and put down a good quality fertilizer at the same time.
How can we get started right away?
Yes, visit fairwaygreen.com. We'll be out there within 3 to 4 business days. We'll leave a very detailed lawn analysis that I'm sure you'll be quite impressed with.
Great. You can also call Fairway Green 919-329-0095.
As Chad Tackett gets a well-deserved win, the Tomcats win it 22-8 and get back to 1-1 with a tough opponent next week. We go to George Washington, who upset Cabell Midland last night at Cabell Midland. Cabell Midland, a top 5 team. Of course, George Washington was top 10 entering the season. So work cut out for us, but the kids have got some confidence now. They feel good about themselves with a good win, 22-8 over Boyd County tonight. After a scoreless first quarter, the Tomcats were first to get on the board with 7:39 to go in the period. Jennings hit a 9-yard run, capping off a 90-yard 7-play drive that took 3:42. Sexton made it 7-0 Tomcats. Cats come right back on that next series. They march at 87 yards. The bomb from Strader to Houston that covered 73. Jennings ran for the 2-point conversion. It's 15-0 Tomcats. Hi, Dave Lathrow. And then Boyd County got their only score with 1:11 to go in the half. Thompson goes in from 2 yards out, a short field of 49 yards. He also got the 2-point conversion to make it 15-8. Tomcats get a third-quarter touchdown. Another bomb from Strader to Terrell Jordan of 76 yards. 95-yard, 5-play drive. Sexton made it 22-8, and that's where we are. The Tomcats win it on the season. Well, we'll come back, look at the final stats, and Coach Chad Tackett will join us. That's all coming up. The final score again, Ashland 22 and Boyd County 8. Back in a few minutes here on B97.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade, and I'm here with America's Wealth Coach, Coach Pete D'Arruda. All right, Coach, I've heard you say the proper transportation to and through retirement safely is to hop on the Green Line. Can you explain that?
Well, I heard you ride the subway every now and then in New York City, right? Well, the Green Line is one where you never get accosted, your money never gets taken, and you're always going in the right direction, and you always have that lifetime income you never have to worry about, Brian. It's the most important part of the financial world and the retirement world is knowing what you're going to get in retirement. And here's another part, knowing what you're going to need in retirement. Most people I talk to have never thought about what they're going to do in retirement and put a price to it and then factored in inflation and taxation. We could do that for folks. And if you do it correctly and do it right and do it soon, you can be on that Green Line all the way through retirement.
So if you want to get Coach Pete's plan, just do this. Call 800-833-7393 or text to Brian, my name, B-R-I-A-N, to 600-700. That's Brian to 600-700. Thanks, Coach.
Want a smoother contour and more youthful-looking cheeks? Rediscover a younger-looking you by adding volume to the cheeks with Juvederm Voluma XC, part of the #1 selling collection of dermal fillers based on January 2022 provider survey data. With help from Juvederm Voluma XC and a licensed specialist, you can achieve a more youthful cheek look completely customized for your goals. For important safety information and to find a licensed specialist, visit Juvederm.com. That's JUVEDERM.com. Not for people with severe allergic reactions, allergies to lidocaine, or the proteins used in Juvederm. Common side effects include injection site redness, swelling, pain, tenderness, firmness, lumps, bumps, bruising, discoloration, or itching. There's a risk of unintentional injection into a blood vessel, which can cause vision abnormalities, blindness, stroke, temporary scabs, or scarring. Talk to a licensed specialist to find out if it's right for you.
At AmeriHealth Caritas, North Carolina, care is the heart of our work. We work together with care providers to help our members get the care they need to stay healthy. And that extends beyond the doctor's office with GED assistance, weight loss programs, and more. Find out more about us at AmeriHealthCaritasNC.com or call 1-855-375-8811. AmeriHealth Caritas, North Carolina is a Medicaid managed care health plan.
The free iHeartRadio app is #1 for music, radio, and podcasts, all in one. Discover a new podcast from our library of over 350,000 titles. Here's an iHeartRadio podcast preview.
All right, well, the first thing I know is that you need to obsess over customers.
That's Jeff Bezos, the founder and CEO of Amazon, and the richest person on earth. And I'm Jason Del Rey. As a reporter who's covered Amazon for the last 6 years, I've noticed that when I talk to Amazon employees, they all start to sound a lot like Bezos. There's this obsession with obsession.
It's obsessive, compulsive focus on the customer.
And delight.
Customer delight.
Delight the customer.
It's Amazon speak. It's their way of saying their #1 mission is to make customers' lives better. But is that intense focus always a good thing? Or does it come at a cost? This is Land of the Giants, a podcast about the biggest tech companies of our time, how they got their power, what they're doing with it, and how they're changing our lives in the process. Our first season is called The Rise of Amazon. We find out from Amazon executives exactly how much they know about us.
So what we find is that customers who watch a movie that they love, they buy more Tide. They just do.
We talk to CEOs with strong feelings about the way Amazon does business.
It's rope-a-dope. They're playing with you until the time they come in with the knockout punch. And if I were them, oh my God, are they a retailer? They're a data management company.
We learn about Amazon's impact on small communities when they move in and when they leave.
When they told me they were closing, all I could think of was, oh my God, driving home, I'm thinking, so what am I going to do in January when they close?
And we ask the question of our time. Is Amazon too powerful, too big?
And we just don't want to be the United States of Amazon. We just really don't.
Land of the Giants, The Rise of Amazon.
Listen and follow this podcast for free on the iHeartRadio app. #1 for music, radio, and podcasts, all in one.
The Inside Scoop with the official Game of Thrones podcast, House of the Dragon.
Dreams didn't make us kings. Dragons did.
Listen to the official Game of Thrones podcast, House of the Dragon, on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
The world is always on, but you shouldn't be. Put junk sleep to bed. During Mattress Firm's Labor Day sale, get a king for the price of a queen or a queen for a twin. And save up to $700 on Sealy. Talk to a sleep expert and unjunk your sleep today. Mattress Firm.
Welcomes Night Ranger to the Paramount Arts Center. Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Night Ranger, Friday night, September 9th. Be listening to B97 in the 3 o'clock hour for the Night Ranger Song of the Day next week for your chance to win a pair of tickets to the show. Listen next week for your chance to win from B97.
Dragons are coming. Step back into the world of Game of Thrones with the new HBO original series, House of the Dragon, now streaming on HBO Max. Each week, return to Westeros for the inside scoop with the official Game of Thrones podcast, House of the Dragon.
Dreams didn't make us kings. Dragons did.
Listen to the official Game of Thrones podcast, House of the Dragon, on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
If this were a Reese's TV ad, you'd be staring at a Reese's peanut butter cup. And sure, my voice is peanut buttery smooth, but still, you need to see the peanut butter cups, right? No? I can really just say Reese's and you'll go get some? Okay. Reese's. 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 Really working, actually. Reese's. Reese's. I'm on to something. Reese's. Reese's. Reese's.
When Big Mobile charges you an arm and a leg, they're taking your money and your power. And your arm and leg. Boost Mobile gives your power back with an unlimited plan for $25 a month on one of America's largest 5G networks. We can't give you back your arm and your leg because we're not qualified surgeons. Unless you're an iguana who can grow limbs back. Switch to Boost and get an unlimited plan for $25 a month. Boost Mobile. Unleash your power. New customers only. One line, $25 per month with autopay. Additional restrictions apply. See boostmobile.com for details.
Your home of the Ashland Tomcats, B97.
Cats win it tonight, 22-8. Before we get to Coach Tackett, just one quick stat I looked up during the break was with I had LaBryant Strader, 8 of 15 tonight for 244 yards, which would get him into the top 10 in all-time passing games for the Tomcats. That's unofficial, but he had a big game. First of all, congratulations, Chad Tackett, on win number 1.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Doesn't it feel good?
Yeah, very, very much so.
Smile on that face tonight.
Yeah, a lot different than last week.
It sure was. I think we saw that improvement, Chad, from week 1 to week 2.
Yeah, we improved, made some improvements. This game definitely still had some work to do, turning the ball over and crazy penalties and whatnot. But again, that's a sign of our inexperience in youth, and we'll continue to work and try to iron those things out and get better and better.
The offense tonight, which we lacked last week, tonight you turn out 19 first downs, over 400 yards in total offense, pretty much split well between rushing and passing.
Yeah, that's where we want to be. We want to be about 50-50. I told the guys when I got the job that we were going to air it out and try to get some of those basketball guys out to play football. And I think we got 2 of them. So, but yeah, we're gonna air it out. I mean, it's going to be a version of not necessarily basketball on grass, but we're going to put the ball in the air and get after it.
Basketball on grass. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that.
Defensive, and Charlie and I talked last week, and you talked last week. Our defense really, wasn't that bad last week. We gave Raceland a short field on three different times they scored. And, again, the defense does a great job. Boyd County had about 200 yards in total offense, and I thought your defense played pretty good.
Yeah, that's for our goals, that's 100 yards too many. We try to set a go for 100, and realistically, we try to hold our opponents under 100 yards passing and rushing. I felt like after watching the film last week that our defense played well. We just couldn't get off the field on 3rd and 4th down. But tonight, it was the same thing. We had some opportunities to get off the field, and we had, crazy penalties or setbacks that we allowed them to convert, a couple 3rd down and 4th down conversions. So, again, just like offense, we got to continue to work on those things and try to get off the field.
Coach, we know Jennings has got the speed and he can find the holes and so forth. But, I think the big difference tonight as to last week, a lot of differences, but Strader's a big fullback with a cannon arm, isn't he?
Yeah, he's our version of Tim Tebow. And,
exactly.
People look at him and they underestimate his agility and his speed.
It's deceptively fast.
He's a big guy. Yeah. But he can move. And to me that's a tribute to the fact that he plays all 3 sports. He plays baseball. He plays basketball. And when you do that, and you're to me that's a true athlete, a guy that can play all 3 sports, and you got good feet, and you move, and when you play all those sports, you're a competitor, and that's one of his biggest attributes is the fact he'll compete. It doesn't matter if it's horseshoes or checkers, he's going to compete and try to win, and that's just the type of kid he is.
Well, he proved tonight that he's not just a drop back passer, and I think that's kind of what happened last week. There wasn't enough movement on his part. My gosh, that guy, that one run that he had down in the 3rd quarter that he ran down the sideline here, I knew they were going to catch him, but it took a lot longer than I thought it would.
Yeah, he showed some speed there and got out on the edge and was able to do something. His biggest thing, once he gets going, he can run. It just kind of takes him a while to get rolling, but
get speed.
He's like a bowling ball. I mean, he really is. I think of a bowling ball going down the lane, and as it picks up speed, it becomes hard to stop.
Yeah. Let's talk about some of these guys tonight, and we just talked about Strader, but Braxton Jennings tonight, I got him with 18 carries for 92 yards, so he touches the ball a lot tonight, and he makes things happen. Strader with the 2 bombs, one to Houston and one to Terrell. And then there's a young man standing right down here that you put in, and you didn't start him at center.
Right.
In Marushi.
Yeah.
His his older brother was a great player here for us.
Yep.
Cameron. And you put him in at center, I think maybe in the 2nd quarter or something.
He did well.
And he really played well. So
he did. Cameron, we started as a freshman also.
Did
until
we?
he broke his arm against Russell. But he started for us as a freshman, and with losing Cash last week, we had to find an answer, and we threw Tuck and Brady in there to try to teach him how to snap. Of course Brady had some experience snapping, but we try to give Tuck a crash course this week, and I thought they responded well. I don't think we had too many bad snaps, and I think they went in and did what they were capable of doing.
I mean, he's a freshman, and then Charlie and I talk about it during the broadcast. In the backfield, you've got Strader, Jennings, Thomas, sophomores. This is
a young team.
Yeah.
Just a baby team.
Yeah, you got Marushi, our offensive line. We have Ian Justice is the only senior on the offensive line. You got Brandon Houston's a junior. Asher Atkins is a junior. That's the guy I'm waiting. He's gonna
pop one.
He's gonna pop one here soon.
I agree with you.
Asher Atkins is really. Once he gets loose, we try to get him loose a couple times a night, but that guy can go up and high point a ball, and I'm really excited to have him with us this year.
Coach, last week you had the same issues, and Dickie and I were talking about this throughout the game. Too many penalties. Too many big penalties.
Yeah, just in inopportune times. That's the thing that it's plagued us for years. Since I've been here, we've went through years where we just bonehead stuff, and I don't know if it's something we're doing because I'm trying to follow the blueprint that Leon and Tony set, and I don't know if it's something we're not emphasizing enough in practice or what, but yeah, it's you can't beat good teams doing those things, and that's what I told them at halftime. We gave them CPR. I thought we were getting ready to put the dagger in him. We kind of gave him a little CPR there before halftime, and
yeah.
that's why they came out and drove the ball all the way down before they turned it over there in the red zone.
There's a good defense on that particular.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think we were out of alignment a couple times, but I like our run defense right now. I'm really pleased. I thought we did well last week against Raceland, in the running game. We just got to continue to work in the secondary and just continue to coach those guys up and improve there.
The linebackers especially are finding their spots, aren't they?
Yeah, I told the guys Monday that we could have made a clinic tape off Sawyer and Isaiah's linebacker play last week. They were phenomenal.
Yep.
And I think we mentioned that in the pregame, Dickie.
Yeah.
But, then you got Rylan Kelly and Jake Sexton. Jake started for us last year at strong safety. We moved him up to Sam linebacker this year, and he's just now starting to really kind of learn the position. And, he's going to be he's dynamite. I mean,
Dickie
he's
mentioned
special.
his name several times.
Yeah, yeah. He played really well, and he's just going to get better and better the more experience he gets playing that position. And then we got Rylan Kelly, and on the other end, and so
he's a sophomore.
He's a sophomore, and Tay Thomas is his backup. He's a sophomore, so we got some guys, and Coach Meany, Coach Estep are coaching a secondary, and they're working hard with those guys, trying to improve and get them caught up to speed.
Well, next week, Coach, it's George Washington came in preseason top 10, and then they beat Cabell Midland, who's top 1 or 2 in the state of West Virginia. Beat them last night, so.
Yeah.
They got a great quarterback in Fenwick, who left-hander we saw last year, and it's a tough assignment, but it's a good assignment. We'll win or lose, we're going to learn because they're always good.
They're always good. They're well coached. Coach Edwards does a great job up there. They're good people. It's a good game for us. It hurts us a little bit RPI wise, playing out of state opponents, but it's always a good game. It's a good test, and but I also think that the people we've played leading up to this point is going to help. Jackson and Lexington Catholic, and then a good Raceland team last week, I think helps us prepare for a game like next week. So,
yeah.
How's it feel with win number 1?
Yeah, it's special. It's.
Will you get some sleep tonight?
I'll sleep. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. I didn't sleep. I haven't slept all week, and it just feels good to be on to grace this sideline as the head coach with the guys. That's come before me, like Herb and Vic Marsh and Tony and Leon and Rex Miller. I mean, so many guys that's graced this sideline, and to have the opportunity to wear that whistle and kind of follow in their footsteps, it's just a true blessing.
Well, Coach, I guess one of the things, being a Russell boy myself, I would have to believe, though, you would have liked to have won last week, no question about that, and that could have been your first. But if you're going to pick a team to get your first, it would seem like an Ashland guy would want to do it against their county rivals.
Yeah, this one's sweet. I would also say Russell too, but I don't want to wait till week 7 to pick up our first win. So, but that's I told the guys after the game tonight. I mean, this is great and everything, but it's also a great responsibility on them, as they saw tonight, that every week you have a bullseye on your chest because you have the name Ashland across your chest. We're everybody's Super Bowl. And whether it's whoever we play, and that's just a responsibility our guys have to uphold. As far as the way they work and approach the game each Friday.
Boyd County was beat in the third quarter when you stopped them down here on that long drive. Their legs were gone. I don't know if you noticed it in the game, but especially in that last drive in the fourth quarter, they didn't have any legs left.
Yeah, and hats off to Boyd County. I thought they played a tough game. They're so much improved. Coach Ferguson and I are good friends, and he does a great job out there. He's just a great person, and
they are a better
he's
team.
got the kids believing, and that's the biggest difference I've seen in them. Usually they have 1 or 2 kids that can hurt you. This year we felt like they had 5 or 6 guys that could hurt us, and so they're improving. But hats off to them and how hard they played, and I wish them nothing but success in the future.
Confidence-wise, my final question is, confidence-wise, this really boosts you. I know you had their attention this week because of last week's game. And I'm sure you'll have their attention this week. But now the kids know that, what Coach Tackett and Coach so-and-so and so-and-so were telling me about doing it this way instead of that way.
Yeah.
That works.
It does. It gives you some credibility to how you coach and what you're coaching them. And, I think that that holds a lot of value for any first-year coach. You got to get the kids to believe in you and the way you're doing things. And, whether it's Coach Dowdy, coming back after, a layoff and, trying to get him to play a certain way on offense, or me, on defense. I think they're starting to believe in what we're coaching and how we're coaching it. And, and like I told them after the game, it's just, it's a big family. And we got to play for each other. We got to coach for each other. And as long as we do that, good things will happen.
It's got to be an eye-opener for people you're going to play in the future because, darn it, except for your program, people within your program, there were a lot of people who didn't think you had a chance tonight.
Yeah, and that's, you got to block that. I had Herb came up and I had a good conversation. He visited me at school Thursday, and he and I had a good conversation. And he talked to me about every head coach that's come through here has had a rough opener or rough game or rough season. I think he said he went 3-7 his second year.
He sure did.
So and I remember when Tony got the job, we went down to Newport Central Catholic, and a team we were supposed to beat and ended up getting beaten. So you just got to keep things in perspective. I believe in what we're doing. Our coaches believe in what we're doing, and I think our kids believe in what we're doing. And you just kind of got to block out the outside noise. And I've said this since I got here in 2007. We're all we got. And
that's a good one. I like
that. It is, and it's true. And that's that's the mentality we have with the guys in the locker room and our coaches on our staff. We're all we got because everybody wants to beat us, and it seems like everybody hates us. And you got to circle the wagons and just say, hey, this we are who we are, and we are all we got.
Tonight before the game, it's the class reunion of the 75 Jaws state championship team. General Chuck Anderson.
Yeah.
Chuck Jackson. Known him all my life. General Chuck Anderson had a little talk with your boys.
Yeah, Greg Jackson contacted me this week and asked if they could come in and speak to the team. And I had Greg come in this offseason and talk to the boys during workouts. And and I'd met, Chuck on Facebook, and we had talked a couple times, and to have him come in and, I think the 2-star, 3-star general to come in and address your team, and then to be a former Tomcat, the Jaws team and being a Tomcat's great and all, but, the fact, this guy he was a general in the United States Army, and, I hold that to such high esteem and really think highly of that. But to have him come in and address our team and all the things he's accomplished in his life, he still talks about Tomcat football. And that was kind of the message he talked to the kids, about was, Tomcat football, and it stays with you your whole life. And it was just a blessing to have some of those guys come in, and I met some of the other members from the 75 team came in tonight. So, those guys are always welcome here. And like I said, I'm always going to try to embrace the history here of Tomcat football.
He's quite a man. Been all over the world fighting for our freedom.
Yes, sir. And then he had me ready to run through a wall pregame. So and that was before we even went out for specialties, for pregame. So, but what a blessing to have guys like that in your corner.
Yeah, it is. Well, great job on win number 1, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Okay. Coach Chad Tackett of the Tomcats, as the Cats win it here tonight, 22-8 over Boyd County to go 1-1. And next week we're in Charleston to take on George Washington High up on the south side. So be with us at 7:30 kickoff. For Charlie Chatfield and Coach Chad Tackett, Scott Hessen for taking care of us back at the studio. That'll do it. Dickie Martin, final score, Ashland 22, Boyd County 8 here on B97.